Get in the front. Say good morning.
Good morning, everyone. We're just fixing a few technical things. Hey, Nick. Good morning. All right, I'm off. I'm fired.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Yoga with Nikki. I'm your host, Nick G. My beautiful assistant and wife, Lauren.
What's up?
Please remember to like, share, and especially subscribe. I have 99 of you. Let's get one more for 100.
Woo!
Thanks for tuning into my free class. Donations are welcome. My Venmo is in the description down below. Thank you so much for all those who have participated in donations. It's helped with the quality of the video. I hope you all have noticed. So let's go ahead and start on our backs and we'll talk about our intention. So I had another intention about this same quarantine stuff over and over again, but I have another one instead. So 5 years ago, in like 4 or 5 months, we found out that we were going to have a little girl. And it changed my life. I knew I had to become a better man and to be a better person. So before June was born, which today is her birthday, she'll come out at the end of the video. January this time 5 years ago, I went to a 6-week program for PTSD to start this change to become a better father. I was already a decent father with my son, but something about a girl just really scared me. So I figured I had to try even harder with them. I've seen all the girls in my family, and so I knew I definitely had a lot of work ahead of me. So with that, my 5-year anniversary is coming up here in August for when I quit alcohol. The pills that the VA used to prescribe me. So it's just a great moment. I bought my daughter her first fly rod. Maybe it was a little early at 5 years old, but I couldn't resist. And I'm very fortunate to have her in my life. She has brought a lot of joy. She challenges us daily minutes. I mean, just before this. But she is what I need to make myself a better man, which in turn makes, better yogi, better friend, better just human. So she'll come down at the end. I know we can't all really say happy birthday, but hopefully you guys will be able to see her say happy birthday. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all very much. Let's get started on some yoga. Remind yourselves, yoga may be difficult, but it shouldn't hurt. So if it does, just back off from a pose. You can always slow down. Just take your time. We're going to take our time here today. So let's go ahead and inhale our arms overhead, reach for the wall behind you, point your toes, do that full body stretch. Tighten all your muscles, and then on an exhale, you can release. Just take in some breaths. Notice the mat underneath you. It's under your back, the back of your head, calves. Just becoming grounded. We're in week 7. We're almost there. Just take some nice deep breaths. And on an inhale, let's bring our knees up towards our chests. We can wrap our elbows around our knees, grab onto our wrists or fingertips. And then just give yourself a little hug here and throw in a slight side-to-side sway. Start warming up the body. You can always do the knees. Let's do circles with the knees. Massage the hips against the mat. A few more breaths here. We'll meet back in the middle. Okay, and for this next little warm-up exercise that I do, like I say, I try to do this daily. And when I do this, I say 10 minutes in the video and it ends up being like 15. But this can also be like a 20, 30-minute stretch. Just moving nice and slow. So on an exhale, let's bring our arms out to a T, knees above us. Let's try to get our shins parallel with the floor. And then take a nice big inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower your knees to the right. Just take your time. Baby, hold. And then inhale, bring it back up. Exhale to the left, 2 inches above the floor. Take your time, going back and forth. Let's do one more each way. Bringing the knees back above your chest. Let's go ahead and release our left leg straight out in front of us. Left toes are curled back towards the left knee. Interlace the fingers below your right knee. Then you bring your knee out to the right just to come around the ribs, and then bring it back above your chest. Elbows out to the side, shoulder blades are flat, hip bones are flat on the mat. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, empty out your stomach and squeeze your right knee in towards your right armpit. At the same time, you can press your right hip up towards the ceiling. Get a deep stretch there in the hip area. Now let's just hold here and take breaths. Find your adjustments. Maybe move it. Just take your time. Once you find your stretch, just hold it there and breathe. On your next exhale, let's release our right hand out to the side. Take the left hand and guide the knee over to the left, stacking the right hip on top of the left. Oh. Here, just focus on your breathing. Bring your attention to your spine. Wring it out like a dish towel. Each breath, slowly wring it out. Just take one more big inhale here. Now to exhale, gently unwind. Maybe squeeze the knee in towards the chest one more time. And to exhale, you can gently release the right leg. Right toes curl back towards the right knee now. That right leg is active. You can inhale your left knee up towards your chest. Maybe interlace the fingers the opposite way. Knee out to the left to avoid the ribs. Then bring it back above your chest. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, squeeze the knee in towards the armpit. Pressing the left hip up towards the sky. A deep stretch. Spine's touching the floor, shoulder blades touching the floor, elbows out to the side. Just breathe. Take one more big inhale here. Then the exhale, release the left hand with the right. Guide your knee over the right. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Open the left arm out. Take your gaze to the left. Breathe. Remember to smile. Just take one more big inhale here. And on the exhale, you can gently unwind. Squeeze the left knee in one more time. And then exhale, gently release the left leg. Straight out in front of you. And then let's do some palms and forearms press against the mat. Let's do some 30, 60, 90s. So on an inhale, let's bring our feet up to 30 degrees. Hold it here, engage the core. And then we'll go up to 60, and then 90. Down to 60, down to 30. 30, 60, 90. 60, 30. 60, 90. 60, 30. Let's hold it at 30 for a bit. Toes are curled back, forearms and palms are pressed against the mat. Engage the core. 2 more big breaths here. And then exhale, you can gently release.
Is that the end of class?
Yeah. So inhale the knees up towards the chest. And then we'll rock and roll in our spine, making our way up into a seated position. Take your time here. Roll on the whole spine. Go all the way up to the back of the head. Do one more. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Let me just check in here. Hey, all right. Cameron's on. What's up, Cameron? Josh, Missoula YMCA. All right, everybody can hear me loud and clear. Perfect. Okay. Sit up nice and tall, hands on the knees. Palms facing up for some receiving or palms facing down for some grounding. Go ahead and roll your shoulders back and then slowly start warming up our neck. Chin to our left shoulder, chin to our right shoulder, back and forth. It's a beautiful day here in Missoula. We're hoping to go out to the river, maybe test out Judy's new fly rod. You start moving your head up and down, chin to chest, back of the head at the top of the shoulders. Nice and easy. Next time the chin is at your chest, let's go ahead and leave it there. And then let's do some neck rotations. So I'll take my chin to my right shoulder, and then up above, sweep it across the ceiling, down to my left shoulder to my chest. Let's do 2 to the right, 2 to the left, whatever that means for you.
Makes me dizzy if I go too fast.
That's good. You shouldn't be going fast. Yeah. Find your way back to the middle. You roll your shoulders again. Let's bring our elbow down and bring our right arm up and over. Let's do a side body stretch. Now here, you want to bring the pinky inward towards your face. Try to straighten the arm. Have one long line here from your arm all the way down to your right hip. And don't let that right sit bone come off the floor. A few more breaths. And on an inhale, you can come back up. And let's bring our right elbow, right forearm to the mat, and left arm up and over. Make sure to keep the left sit bone on the floor, and then try to make that line, and then bring the pinky finger in towards your face. Looking at your forearm, left pinky finger. Breathe. Trying to put too much weight on the right elbow. And inhale, slowly come back up. Let's do some seated cat-cow. So you can bring your hands to your knees and the same thing. Just inhale, chest forward, gaze up. Exhale, curl the spine back towards the wall behind you, chin to your chest, gazing in your lap. Back and forth. Let's do one more of each, and then we'll meet back. Easy pose. Okay, and then from easy pose, let's inhale our arms up towards the sky. Then on an exhale, we'll twist to our right. Left hand on top of our knee, right hand behind us. Inhale to broaden your chest, and exhale to twist. You could always bring a block underneath your right hand, bringing the floor to you. And then exhale, you can release. Inhale the arms up. Then exhale, twist your left, right hand on top of your knee, left hand behind you. Inhale to broaden. Exhale to twist. Remember to breathe. Exhale, you can gently release. Roll the shoulders, and then we'll inhale the arms up. Engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. Here, really work with the breath here. Make sure the sit bones stay on the mat. Take nice big inhales, fills up the stomach and lifts you up, and then exhales, release. You empty out the stomach, and hopefully you're able to walk your hands a little more forward with each breath. Breathe. And using an inhale, you can slowly roll yourselves back up. Right up last. Let's switch out the legs. Back to front, front to back. We'll do the same thing. Inhale the arms up. Engage your core. Exhale, forward fold. It feels a little funky on my left foot just because I don't usually sit this way, but focusing on the breathing. If you walk your hands out the last one, maybe you want to just relax the forearms at the head and neck hang heavy. Now, inhale, you can slowly roll yourselves back up. Bring the head up last. Okay, then you can roll over your knees or bring your legs out to the side, and we'll make our way to our tabletop. Let's go ahead and get those wrists first. So you can do fingers in towards each other, and then circle the shoulders around the palms. It's one option. Remember, however many you go to the right, make sure you go to the left. Another option is with the fingers facing towards the mat, turn them outward, then the fingers facing towards the knees, then the elbows lean into this one. Most of the weight's in my knees. And you could also turn the hands over, all 5 fingers pressing down, including the pinkies and the thumbs, and then gently lean back. And the one my wife is working on, I recently twisted my wrist over the summer, and she recently did. And this one is really good. It's like you're trying to reach over a ball with your finger, each finger really tight going to the thumb. This is a good wrist exercise, strengthening the wrists if you have bad wrists. I hurt mine when I was a kid, and then Joe and I did some paddleboarding over the summer, and I braced so he wouldn't get hurt, and I got hurt. Okay, then from here, curl the toes, sit back on the heels, stretch out the toes, move side to side, all nice and stretched out. And then after the toes, you can come down to the knees, uncurl the toes, sit on the heels, walk the hands behind you, fingers facing towards the feet, and just gently lift your knees up. Nice and easy, come back to your knees. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's do our shoulders now. Inhale the right hand up towards the sky, take your gaze towards your right thumb, and then exhale, guide it underneath. Come down the right side of your shoulder, right side of your head, right palm facing up. And keep your left hand where it's at, or maybe walk it forward to the top left corner. Nice big inhales, and then nice long exhales, and you press the right shoulder against the mat. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can inhale the left arm up and over, Left hand slides in between the right thigh and hip. And you just open your chest and gaze up towards the ceiling. Oh, nice twist here. Nice and easy. Bring your left palm back down underneath the shoulder. Press it into the mat and then inhale the right arm up. And then exhale, release. Left hand, take your gaze towards your left thumb. Inhale the left arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread it underneath. Come down the left side of the shoulder, left side of the head, left palm facing up. Keep the right palm where it's at, maybe walk it forward to the top right corner. Inhale, exhale, press the left shoulder against the mat. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can inhale the left, right arm up and over. Put that hand in between the crease there, grab onto your pocket. And then you're working on opening the chest and gaze up towards the sky. Breathing. And nice and easy. Let's bring that right hand back. Right palm under the shoulder. Press it into the mat. Inhale the left arm up. And then exhale, release. Great job. Okay, let's do some planks, and then we're gonna make our way into extended child's pose. So, walk the hands forward, walk the feet back, curl the toes, heels up, high plank. This is uncomfortable, you can always come down to the knees together, uncurl the feet. Just warming up the body here, breathing. Focusing the weight towards the thumb and index finger, pressing them firmly into the mat. Your shoulders round a little bit. Keep the hips up, engage the core, focus. 2 more big breaths here. On the second exhale, slowly lower yourself in, elbows tucked into the body. And here, let's uncurl our toes, zip up our legs like we have a cobra's tail. Palms underneath the shoulders, and then we're gonna do this exercise a few times. Press the top of the feet into the mat, your knees will lift. And on an inhale, lift your chest up, roll your shoulders back, low cobra. Exhale, release. Do 2 more times. Inhale, chest up, shoulders back. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Now this next one we'll hold. Remember, top of the feet, we're pressing in, knees lift. Lift. Hold. Using your lower back here, light pressure in the palms. So lift your hands up if you like. And slowly bring them back down. Each inhale you lift, each exhale you hold. Once again, let's take 2 more big breaths here. And on the second exhale, you can gently release. Wonderful. And from here, let's just push ourselves back up. Open the knees wide. Heels and toes touch behind us. Sit back on the heels and walk your hands forward, forehead to the mat, extended child's pose. Okay, let's come back to our intentions if we set one. And start focusing on the breath. Inhale, hands reach forward. Exhale, slide the hips back towards your heels. So stay here for a moment, just focus on the breath. It's a good one to sprinkle in throughout your day. When the kids get tired of wrestling or whatnot, I'll do this for a little bit and I turn into a rock and they just climb all over me while I breathe. I mean, it opens up the hips really nice, the shoulders, the neck, the back. On the inhale, let's walk our hands over to the left. Left hand leads the way, right hand trails right behind. Inhale, you reach forward, exhale, pull back. So like When I say pull back, my palms are pressing against the floor and they're pulling back on the skin on the hands. Deep breaths. Right side of the body stretching very deep. Focusing your inhales there. Send your inhales toward the right side of your body. Breathe. And using an inhale, let's bring our arms back to the middle. Let's take a few big breaths here before we move. Focusing on your Ujjayi breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, through a constricted throat. Using your next inhale, let's walk our hands over to the right. Right hand leads the way, left hand trails right behind. Inhale, reach forward, exhale, pull back on the hands, hips towards the heels. Stretching the left side of the body, nice and deep, focusing your inhales towards the left side. Breathe. And using an inhale, let's walk ourselves back to the middle. Now here you can take some arm variations. Maybe the palms facing up towards the ceiling. You bring the palms together, bend the elbows, thumbs behind the neck, or arms down by your side for more of a restorative pose. Deep breaths. I was going to say earlier, this quarantine reminds me a lot of spring. It's sunny, you think you're free, and then it gets cloudy and you're stuck inside. Not only does it mess with our brains, well, I guess that's what I was going to say. It messes with our brains because it also makes me that way. Sunny, my attitude changes, I'm happy. Cloudy, we're stuck inside. That voice likes to tell me the world's over with. Just breathing, yoga, remembering good things are coming is what's keeping me going. We like to call ourselves Team Gonzalez, and I know some adventures are coming up for us, and I'm very excited for it. Just trying to stay positive, looking what's on the horizon. All right, let's do some sweating. Inhale, come up to a tabletop. Now we're going to take our time here in downward dog too. We're going to really focus on our downward dogs. I'll actually get Lauren in a downward dog and then we'll talk through it. So palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Palms are nice and flat, fingers are spread. And you're focusing your weight on your thumbs and index finger, a little fatty pad in between. Go ahead and look back at your thighs. You can't see your calves or your feet. That's when you're all at hip distance. Then you go ahead and curl your toes. Try to do exactly what I'm saying. This is what got me into my best form. You'll learn on your own if this doesn't work for you, but just give it a try. So inhale, lift the knees up, press the palms into the mat. It presses your chest towards your thighs. Now you're in this little funky position. Then inhale the hips up towards the sky, and use the exhale to slowly lower the heels down. Now here, let the head hang heavy. Shake it out a little bit. You're gazing at your thighs, but you're just using your eyes. This alone is going to become a resting pose for you. It's a beautiful posture if you can work on it. So, Lauren's palms are nice and flat, pressing against the mat. She's focusing the weight towards her thumb and index finger. Biceps are curled in towards the ears. Triceps are curling out. There's no pressure in the head here. Neck hanging heavy. Take a nice big inhale. And then exhale, press the chest towards the thighs. Hips up or towards the sky. You have your knees bent or work on getting the legs straight. Eventually the heels touch the mat. My heels did not touch the mat for about a year and a half. In time. Don't get discouraged. But you can get a lot of exercises here. Stretching your whole back, releasing all the tension there. Obviously getting all this leg stretch. Tension's released in the neck, stretching out the forearms, biceps, wrists. Everything's involved here. A few more big breaths. Inhale, fills up the lungs, brings you forward a little bit. Exhale, press the hands into the mat, chest towards the thighs. Okay, let's take our gaze towards our thumbs. And on an inhale, we'll step the feet forward to our thumbs. And now we're in a forward fold. Here you can go ahead and make 2 fists, put them between your feet. That's hip distance. Grab opposite elbows, let the head hang. Ragdoll. You can throw it a little side to side sway. When I do my side to side, I also it's almost an exercise on my balance. So I engage my whole left foot, it pushes me to the right. I engage my whole right foot, it pushes me to the left. I'm always, it takes time to learn all these little rhythms. But the main thing I like to focus on is my feet. It makes such a difference in these poses. Because when you recognize you're on the ball of your feet and you're not fully balanced, you'll notice why you keep falling out. But if you take this time right here and forward folds and practice, engaging all 4 corners of the feet, my toes are gripping the mat, big toes gripping the mat, everything is pressing down. And I'm able to just move side to side. There's all those variations, hands behind the back, hands up towards the sky. Do some gorilla pose if you like. Or maybe you want to do the Bikram style. You can bring your feet together, slide your palms down your calves, lift up your heels, palms come underneath the heels, chest to thighs, all 5 fingers together. Let the forehead fall towards your shins. And then here, each inhale, you lift the hips. At the same time, you're pulling on the heels are pressing down on your hands. I like to call that one the chiropractic pose. Once you're able to get that one down, I just was able to release all the tension in my spine and neck with that one. Just focusing on the breathing. That's another foot balancing one that you can really work on. Okay, slight bend in your knees. Release your hands to the mat. Next inhale, let's sweep our arms up toward the sky. And then exhale, arms down by the side. Pedal the feet out. Let's bring in the hip distance. And we'll do some Hindu squats. I think we're at 20, but it's June's birthday. She's 5, so let's make it 25. Okay, hands out in front of you. When you inhale, you come down, lift the heels. Hands come back. I just got to do this rhythm without talking. Exhale, come up, hands come forward. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. 10. 15. Almost there.
Oh, it burns.
20. Okay, these last 5 are for June. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Glad she's not turning 15.
All right, take a couple of breaths, maybe a sip of water, and we'll do some sun salutations.
Well, she's 5 going on 15.
Yeah. Okay, if you made it this far, that's 35 minutes in. Great job. I see a lot of people kind of falter out around 25, 29 minutes. That's cool. Like I said, hopefully you're able to add a minute each time. I'm tired today. So maybe I'll check out at 25 minutes. Okay, bring our feet to the top of the mat. No, never. Let's do some sun A's. Remember, you can skip your vinyasas and always meet in downward dog, or you can go to child's pose. Never feel like you have to do this. Just take your time, move nice and slow. Inhale, arms up. Engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms to shin, maybe knees, straighten the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, feet back, vinyasa. Lauren will do regular vinyasa, I'll do the modified. Knees are down, uncurl the toes. Exhale, chin, chest. Inhale, low cobra. That low cobra we worked on earlier. Or up dog if you're ready. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Normally you take 5 deep breaths in between. Some say 3, whatever you like. I like to do at least 3 to 5. Nice deep inhales, nice long exhales. Taking your gaze toward your thumbs. On an inhale, step the feet forward. Come straight to that halfway lift. Exhale, release. Slight bend of the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Let's jump straight into the next one. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Palms. Maybe hold for a couple breaths. And then downward dog. How many from Arizona, California, Oregon, Tennessee are going to come to Montana for a live class this summer? I hope. Taking a gaze toward your thumbs. Inhale, step the feet forward. Come straight to that halfway lift. Exhale, release. Slight bend in your knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Last one. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Hands to the mat. Feet back, high. Down to low. Low cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's go ahead and come down to our knees. And then you uncurl the toes, knees together. Sit back on the heels. Forearm, head to the mat, arms down by your side. Restorative child's pose, or traditional. Connecting with the breath. Couple more big breaths here. And using an inhale nice and slow. Let's press ourselves back up into a tabletop. It's my favorite way to find my alignment, even when I'm in a live class. And if it's no insult to a teacher, but if they're going through a different way, I love to come to tabletop to get my alignment first. Taking my time, focusing. So when you're ready, curl the toes. Inhale, lift the knees, chest toward your thighs, hips up towards the sky. Release the heels. Taking your gaze toward your thumbs. On an inhale, step the feet forward.
Coming straight to that halfway lift. Exhale, release. Slight bend of the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Stay where you're at. Exhale, arms down by the side. All right. Feel good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do some sun bees. On an inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, let's sit back into the chair. Working on trying to get the thighs parallel with the floor. You keep them at hip distance, your feet, or you can walk them in together. Biceps are with your ears. Each exhale, sit down. A few more big breaths. Maybe lift up all 10 toes, fan them down. Remember, you're using all four corners of the feet. One more big inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, vinyasa. High plank. You want to see how I'm doing it? I'll exhale all the way down. I won't release completely. Then I'll inhale, go upward dog, flip my feet. Exhale, flip over the feet, press back into a downward dog. Let's inhale our right foot up in the air. Right heel presses back. Go ahead and press the chest towards the left thigh. Deep stretch on the back side of the left leg, three-legged dog. Maybe open, stack the hips. Ooh, that feels good actually. I'm gonna do some circles with the knees. You can flip.
That was not intentional.
You can do a non-intentional flip the dog if that feels good.
Oh.
Maybe I'll do a flip the dog. You're pressing your hips up towards the sky. Reaching with your right hand forward. And go ahead and come back. And then exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose. Step the foot between your hands. Lower the back foot at a 45. Bend the front knee over the ankle. Inhale the arms forward, biceps come to the ears. Lift yourself up. Warrior one. Remember, bring the left hip forward to meet the right. Take one more big inhale here, and then exhale. Cartwheel the hands down, frame the front foot, step it back, go through your vinyasa. High to low. Inhale to low cobra, or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. All right, let's do the other side. Inhale the left leg up, left heel pressing back. Pressing your chest towards your right thigh. Deep stretch there on the back of the right knee. Maybe stack the hips. Do some circles with the knees. Open up the hips more. Maybe flip the dog. Woo. Hips up. Reach. There's another ups man, but not my favorite one. Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice and easy. Flip back over. Left leg is back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between your hands. Lower the back foot at a 45. Knees over the ankle. Arms forward. Biceps with ears. Lift yourself up. Warrior one. Bring the right hip forward to meet the left. Knife edge of the right foot's pressing into the mat. Knees over the ankle. Thighs parallel. One more big inhale here, and then exhale. Bring the hands down, step the right foot forward to meet the left. Sit the hips back, arms up, chair. Then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms down by the side. Great job. Take some breaths. Drink some water if you like. Set ourselves up for our next one. So standing up nice and tall, shoulders back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, sit the bum back. Chair, arms up. Focusing, breathing. Engage in the core. This means tightening your gut. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back. Go through your vinyasa. Always skip and meet downward dog if you like. Low. Up dog. Downward dog. Inhale the right foot up, right heel presses back. Exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose, step the foot between your hands. Stay up on those back toes, heel is up. Inhale the arms forward, biceps to ear. Lift yourself up, high lunge. Okay. Take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, open up into a warrior two. So just plant the back foot, front knees over the ankle, thighs parallel, arms are parallel with the floor, shoulders over the hips. And then you can straighten the right leg. Let's bring our right hand down, left arm comes up and over. A little side stretch here. That smells good. Take the pinky finger in towards the face. Look at that. You want to just do some traditional triangle types. You can do a bind behind the back maybe. Let's see, I can bend the knee. Ooh. Wherever you're at. Coming back to the side stretch. Let's come back up into a warrior two. And then from warrior two, we'll do a reverse warrior. Stuck the left arm behind you, right arm up and over. Front knees bent over the ankle, thighs parallel. One more big inhale. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands. Step the right foot back to meet the left. So through your vinyasa. High to low. Up dog. Oh. Downward dog. Okay, inhale the left foot up, left heel pressing back. Exhale, bring the knee towards your nose, step the foot between your hands. Stay up on those back toes, heels up. Inhale the arms forward, biceps to ear. High lunge. Woo! Couple big breaths. Knees bent over the ankle, thighs parallel. One big inhale here, and then exhale. Open up into a warrior two. Shoulders over the hips. Arms parallel. Okay, get front and left leg. Then bring the left arm down, right arm up and over. Try to connect it so the right arm is one long line with the right leg. Breathing. You may bend the front knee. Do a bind if you like. Oh. Oh boy. That was a nice pop in my back.
Huh. My knee.
A few more breaths wherever you're at here. And then inhale. Slowly sweep yourself back up to a warrior two. Then from warrior two, tuck the right arm behind you. Inhale, left arm up and over. Reverse. And for the heck of it, let's just do one more vinyasa. So cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, step the left foot back to meet the right. Vinyasa, high, low, low cobra, or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then from downward dog, let's just do our Shavasana squat. Left foot outside the left hand, right foot outside the right hand. And lower the hips down nice and easy. If the heels lift, stay where the heels don't lift. Elbows into the knees, palms together. Shavasana squat. Breathing here. And I exhale, go ahead and release the bum. Legs out in front of you. Left leg goes out to the left a little bit. Bring the right foot in. Right foot, left thigh. The two of them are engaged, pressing them against each other. Left toes curl back. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the arms up. Turn the torso over the left leg. Exhale, forward fold. Head to knee pose. You're really focusing on the breath. Each exhale, you tuck in the stomach and you're lowering the head each breath. Eventually getting your forehead to your knee. One more big inhale here. And then exhale, slowly roll yourselves back up. And the head up last. And let's switch it out. Right leg out. Left foot, right thigh. Right toes curl back. Inhale the arms up. Turn the torso over the right leg. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing here. Keeping those toes curled back. If you're leaning to the right, bring that left knee down closer. Breathing. Take one more big inhale. And use the exhale to gently unwind. Oof, bring the head up last. Okay. From the top of the mat, open the legs up. Mat distance, curl the toes back. Let's use one breath here using our core. Sit up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. Then inhale the arms forward, palms facing up. Exhale, slowly release yourself onto the mat. Go ahead and reach for the wall behind you. Point your toes, engage all the muscles. Tight, 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 tight. And then exhale, release. All right. A couple more minutes here. Let's just do our hips. This is what I'm calling for. You can do a shoulder stand if you like, or a bridge. If you want to do your hips, bring your feet to the mat. Arms down by your side, brush the back of your heels. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Thread the right arm through the legs. I'm going to do traditional thread the needle. Interlace your fingers behind the left shin. Right toes curl back towards the right knee. Bring the knee above the chest. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, squeeze the knee in. And then you can also press your right elbow into the right thigh up towards the sky. Kind of got yourself in your own little wrestling move here. A few more breaths. And exhale, you can release the foot down on the mat. Keep that ankle crossed. You can bring your arms out to a T and then gently let your knee fall to the left. Right foot falls to the left. Oh. Keep that hip stretch going. You can press the right knee up if you like. Then nice and easy, take the gaze back up. You can guide the left knee up with the left hand. Uncross. Maybe do some windshield wipers. And then let's cross the left ankle over the right knee. Thread the left arm through, interlace behind the right thigh, shin. And just gently squeeze the knee in. Press the left elbow into the left thigh towards the sky. If you want to go a little deeper, just breathe. A few more big breaths. And nice and easy, release the right foot to the mat. Arms out to the side. Let the knee fall to the right. Left foot hits the mat. Take your gaze to the left. Maybe adjust the knee if you like. And nice and easy, bring your gaze up, bring the knees up, uncross, feet up towards the sky, just happy baby. Outsides of the feet or insides of the feet, knees in towards the armpit, throwing a little sway. A reminder here, last 55 minutes was to prepare ourselves for this last 5 minutes. So take a nice big inhale, engage the core, exhale, slowly lower the legs down onto the mat. Once the heels touch the mat, feet fall open. Arms down by your sides, palms facing up for some receiving. Or if you like some grounding, you rest the palm on your heart, on your stomach. Gently close your eyes. Let go of your breath. If you set an intention at the beginning of class, send off all the positive energy we all just made here together. Gently settle in for Shavasana. Nice and easy. Before making any movements, slowly just come back to the breath. Before making any movements, just bring your attention to your fingers and to your toes. And gently start wiggling them. Maybe brushing the thumb across the fingertips. And using an inhale, you can gently roll to your right side for relaxation or roll to your left side for energy. Taking a couple breaths there. And using an inhale, get ready nice and easy. You don't need them. Press yourself up into a seated position. Sit up nice and tall. Find ourselves in a comfortable position. Okay, let's take one last restorative breath together. On an inhale, we'll sweep the arms up towards the sky, bringing the palms together. And then on an exhale, we'll bring our hands in front of our chest. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Remember to tune in this Friday for another live class, same time, same bad channel. And please remember to like, share, and especially subscribe. I really need some subscriptions. And then I think that's it, except for our last little surprise here. If we get the birthday girl, and then big brother, come here, brother. Junie! This little man lost his first tooth today on his sister's birthday.
Woo-hoo.
So hello to everybody.
Pulled it right out.
Hi.
All right.
Come on, June.
Have a good day. I'm still waiting for Junie. This is what we have to deal with. Come on, Junie.
Here she comes. Come show off your new skirt.
Come on, June. Hurry up.
Daddy. Huh?
Sing us.
This is what I'm talking about. Nice and slow.
All right.
All right. Here she
It's
is.
the birthday girl.
Come here.
All right.
You are so funny.
These are my reasons why Daddy became a yogi. Very, very lucky. Love you all. Have a great day. Happy birthday, 5-year-old. All right. We'll see you guys. Oh!
All right.
We're still not ended.
Oh, no.
Now we are.
Yeah.